I'm Natalia. I am the Artistic Director at Unique Community. We are an inclusive and accessible performing arts service working across Brent and Harrow. We currently run a youth theatre service that includes a younger youth theatre and a young company. We kind of on and off run backstage classes and music classes alongside that. We also run a migration intergenerational theatre company that currently works primarily with Ukrainians and Afghan community, and also hopefully is opening up to more communities. And we do a lot of outreach work with partners across the borough, including work in asylum seeker hotel, in hotels where asylum seekers are currently based. And yeah, lots of school work, and we have quite an extensive school programme with workshops kind of running across Brent and Harrow in 30 schools a year. All of our work is developed with young people or with the participants that are in our sessions. We never come with a play to any of our groups. We develop the shows together, and we do it through kind of exploring really challenging subject matter, and each year we have a theme for our work. So for example, this year the theme will be roots, and it's all about kind of how our roots might affect who we are and how that then manifests itself in our day-to-day lives. Because we always explore kind of challenging subject matter through the arts, we always have a therapist in our rooms. That therapist ensures all of our sessions are really careful and ensure that kind of the well-being of the young people or the adults in our rooms are always being taken care of. So all the lesson planning is really finite and detailed to ensure that people are really benefiting the most that they can from our sessions. These kind of events are very exciting for us because the hardest thing as a small charity is to find time to get to the funders that aren't readily available for us. We've been quite successful in long-term funding from John Lyon's charity and the National Lottery, but kind of outside of that really clearly navigated kind of way of getting funders, it's really hard to step outside of that. And actually one of our goals with the National Lottery funding is to start developing new funding partnerships that are more, that aren't so kind of just public funding facing. What are our needs? Our needs are core costs, mostly, and kind of once a project stops being new, it's really hard to get then long-term funding for it, even though we know it's successful, we know it works, we know it's necessary. It's then really hard to kind of go to a funder and go, we don't actually have a new project, we just want the continuation of this one. So I think the stability of long-term funding for both our core costs and the core programming is what we're most looking for.